what I can do best.
Yeah. That's sweet. So we posted a story on Instagram that is live Q&A with the link. So hopefully a couple of people will see that it's a live Q&A here on YouTube.
Leave a comment down below from where you are coming from.
And also your questions. Everything that is boa related. Or do we say reptile related?
Ask whatever you want to know. Question if you get an answer.
And yes, Tim's employee crashed the new bakery truck this week.
Yes. Indeed.
One boy in shed and one not. I really like the right one. It's super sweet.
It's VPI Sanglo 100% head habanero.
That's correct. You can almost think that Tim is a boa breeder, that he knows.
Was just a wild guess.
Yeah, it was a good guess.
It's okay if I continue?
Yeah, for sure. So far we don't have any viewers. So, so yeah, write your questions, what you want to know. It's a Q&A.
Stefan,
Yes.
how long are you keeping breeding boas?
It's about 6-7 years ago since I got started again. I had when I was younger, then I was out from keeping snakes, stuff like that. And then the whole idea that we have this facility, it's all Tim's fault. Definitely.
Wasn't me.
No.
Are you, did you ever catch other reptiles than snakes?
Yeah, we had a black tree monitor, Varanus beckeri, super fun animal. Actually, can miss that one, but definitely takes a lot of time. She was like, every time you get home from work, she was scratching to get out of the enclosure, to have fun, and so on. And when the boa collection grew, and with normal job and everything, it definitely don't have time for it. But it would be really cool to have like an entrance for the facility, maybe.
So you are currently hiring?
Yeah, that's quite possible that we're hiring. If you're living close to the Stockholm area and want to work with some really high quality boa morphs, it could be a possibility to.
And you do not keep reptiles?
Yes, that's very true. And why do we don't want them to keep reptiles?
It's a question for me.
Yeah.
Because we just want to make sure that there is no mites or anything else like reptile health threatening that can come out of a private collection, especially if you have like several different species. It's at least in my opinion a bit more of a risk, and you just don't want that.
No.
Even though someone who got like snakes or reptiles themselves would be more experienced, but it's better to have someone who's not like involved in anything like this. And then especially because those guys who think they are experienced because they've been keeping a corn snake and the ball python for 5 years, they start treating the animals different. I had like one guy who was like trying to work at my facility, and
just going to turn on so we get a bit more light here also.
And he was touching the animals all the time, and that's definitely something that you don't want. Like if you have a look around at all the babies, at all the rec systems, can, like,
Yeah.
show real quick.
We do
That is,
real quick.
you need to like be concentrated. It is like quite an easy work. You just are cleaning, like changing the water, etc., etc. But on the other hand, you just need to make sure that you are following the rules, that you do not mix up animals, you do not mix up cards, you make notes if necessary when they took a shed, when they took an unusual shit. So that is like completely different to the work that you do when you have like a handful reptiles,
Yeah.
snakes
Yeah.
in your.
Yeah, and that's why we also have, like in the beginning of every litter, we have what the litter is, how many babies it was, the ID numbers, start to finish,
Breeding, date of birth.
what the breeding was, date of birth. So that's on the first one. Now it's not a lot left in this litter. There are only 4, so we have the 4 boxes, and then in the end we have the cleaning box for that litter. We're not mixing boxes between litters, so we're keeping it that way. And
Right.
if the boxes are dirty, they go be cleaned and sterilized, and we just put a new one. So we always have a huge pile of clean, disinfected ones to use.
Makes sense.
So it's in Q&A. We need questions.
Yeah, that's true. So guys, let us hear what you want to know. We are here for you, like I guess like 30 more minutes roughly, depending on.
It could be 2 hours.
It
if it's
depends
crazy amount
on
of
you.
questions.
Yeah. So if you might have seen the live yesterday, we already have been showing around here at the facility a bit. We have a male at work over here. The outcome of those would be sun glow. No, sun dragon leopard. To put it like this, so that's what we are hoping for. What the male is doing over there. Here we are expecting some of the blue line, VPI Sunglow blue line. Babies, finally, after all those years of waiting.
We should have a look at the male is.
Yeah,
To understand.
have a look at the male here. It's a bit hard to see.
Sure. Let's. If it's possible to see the blue. It's like a blue hue all over the snake. The male is much more extreme than the female. The female also has it, but the male, like.
Really hard to see.
Yeah, you need to see it in
the
person,
video.
but it's really amazing.
So we have a question. What dimensions are enough for an adult imperator? That is a question that is not that easy to answer. Of course, it depends on, are we talking a male or a female? Is it like a pure Colombian, or are we do we talk about Central American species? So it depends on what size you are expecting the adult to be. Males are way smaller than females.
Also, like, for the show some around. So here's habanero and a VPI eclipse. So it's
Those are females.
it's leopard in both. You can see with the hand, the size. They are not very big.
They are quite small.
And this is for sure quite a big cage. It's like 8 by 3 by almost 3, I believe.
Feet.
Feet.
So we are talking about 2 meter 40.
Yeah.
1 meter in depth and 1 meter height. But you also need to keep in mind that you probably have specific regulations in the area where you live. So
another one that's definitely more with like it's
she's a bit bigger.
yeah.
You see that the Colombian Carl influence is making her bigger than the like the leopard mixes.
Yeah, and she's just het leopard, that one.
Exactly.
But then we go to, like for example, let's see, more of the big girls. So this is a VPI Super Snow Glow. And these girls are quite big.
Yeah.
So definitely a big difference.
That's what you can see, like the pure VPI stuff, they are pure Colombian as well. And the females, you can expect them to be like 2.40 meters.
Yeah.
And
Can be.
sometimes even up. I mean, in the end, snakes are like palm trees. They never stop growing, so just get slower. And so big old females can be quite big indeed. So once again, to answer the question, check the regulations of your area first, and in the end, to be honest, give the animals as much space as you are able to. At least I would say the cage should be as long as the animal itself. Then we are talking about like a proper enclosure. In my opinion, adult boars are not the hell of a tree climber. So the enclosures don't have to be that high. But of course, if you are offering like second levels, it definitely doesn't hurt, and it will be used for sure. So like every enclosure that we have, there are second levels.
Yeah. But I think it's good with still to keep the height is with the second levels that you get so many different temperature zones. Like for sure, now we're heating the entire facility, so we don't need to have super much heat in the cages. We have the heat mats from Dragon Thoracica connected to thermostat. So for sure we have the hot spot, and then it gradually gets colder to the other end. So definitely the corner away from the heat mat, it's the coldest spot. We have on these cages a second level over the heat mat, where it's a bit cooler than down on the heat mat, but still quite hot spot. And then we have more of top corner away from the heat mat, where is also a different temperature zone. And it's quite interesting to see that usually they are laying in the middle warm place, the higher elevated area on the cold side, but it's still warmer than it is on the cold side. So definitely think like the height is good, and to have the second layers.
Absolutely, and also like the second layers, in case you do not have that much space, second layers are always also providing more surface for the animals to use it. So if we are talking about 2.5 square meter surface on the bottom, you have like 50% on top of that due to the second layer. So we have like 3.6 square meters available for the adult cages, and all in all, here we have 111 enclosures at the facility. There are still quite some enclosures empty, but soon to be used.
Yeah. Just waiting for another delivery of the heat mats for them. Then we definitely can move.
Hey, California! You should be sleeping. I think so. What is it? 2 a.m. at your place?
Should be really late. We were actually thinking about doing this last night. Doing live Boas and Pierre Q&A.
Yeah.
But after me and Tim been at it all day, we did a ton of content creation that you will see on the channel soon. The Boa Breeder series. So we were quite tired.
Absolutely.
None of us are native speaking English.
No.
Tim is German, I'm Swedish.
My accent, at least, is giving a hint, or when I'm talking. So,
But it's
yeah, it's quite exhausting. We just took some videos, but we took quite a lot, and it was, yeah, we ran out of words in the end. So, but this is how we are doing it, like preparing a big tub with kitchen towel, making it soaking wet. And we put in a water bowl and 2 hiding places. And this is basically how you want to collect the babies. If it is quite a big litter and you are alone, I highly recommend to take one of those clip boxes because they are way higher and the animals, the babies, cannot escape, especially when the babies dropped like a couple of hours ago. And like if they are just been born, then it's easy. Then they are not super active and you can take your time to take them out, etc., etc. But if they are like those, I mean, those are a couple of weeks old now, but it can be
they are a couple of days old.
a couple of days old. Oh, sorry, it was another litter.
They can be quite active. This
Well,
can
exactly.
definitely be. But beautiful red dragons, they are from breeding bloodhead albino to albino head blood. So in the beginning, now it's not so much dirt anymore because the mostly ewe has been dropped. I think it's like 3 days, or if it's 4 days since they were born.
It's close after
But
1
you can see-
1 a.m. in California.
You can see why. And they are trying to.
Yeah, I mean, this litter is quite like, I would not consider it as super big.
No. It's
So
like-
just imagine
It's
you
like
have
19 babies, so
you
it's
have
not super big.
a couple of more animals.
But you can definitely see they are.
Then it's quite challenging.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
And then he gets angry and tries to bite me.
yeah. So watching snakes is better than sleep. I've just learned.
That's definitely true, I think.
How are things going in California, by the way? I just like it's been in the news everywhere with the fires. I hope it's. I mean, obviously you've been able to tell that it was really bad, but I hope you are recovering over there. And I hope you have not been affected. So, in case you're new watching our live here, feel free to ask any question, whatever you like to know. We have like 20 minutes that we can show you around, show some of the animals. There are some of the red dragon labbies that are just too cool to be true. I need a hand.
He's hiding.
A helping hand.
A helping hand.
Nice. This is what I love about the red dragon labbies, that they have the tendency, they have like a silky touch, like a silky orange touch all over the body, but the pattern is also becomes super intense yellow.
Quite like
This is an albino labby,
just like
100% had blood, right?
yeah. Look at the pinks in the side, and that's definitely not just from being het blood.
No.
It's the hue from the lab is
Do you think sun dragons hold better color than phoenix?
I'm not experienced with Phoenix at all. That's one
Same here.
That's one of the Central American T positives, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Can be. I feel like we are talking about corn snake morphs. That's the same. I cannot. I cannot
Definitely not good on those types.
No, but like
Calculate most in the head on everything that we're keeping and breeding. Like if we breed this to this, what the outcome will be, blah blah. But definitely haven't read up on all the morphs that we're not working with.
when it comes to red dragon and sun dragon, I think the red dragon labby combo actually is so far to me the most promising combination that holds the best colors, because the labby is bringing incredible amount of color to this. Do we have a 24 red dragon labby? Stefan? I lost him. Hello. Looking upstairs.
I'm coming with a very nice sun dragon. Just to show.
This is a 24 sun dragon?
Yeah, it's a 24 sun dragon.
So it's a Carl hypo blood.
After one of the
Really,
amazing lipstick males.
really nice example.
But it's very nice. Oh, we have the male that looks almost the same, but that one was shipped to Panama.
I just explained that I'm expecting, like, so far the sun dragon and red dragon containing labbies,
Yeah.
labyrinth, are probably the best guess of holding the color and even like gaining way more color as they mature. So let's just follow him up here. Couple of cages over here, just prepared. Talking about labby color. This is a VPI labby, 100% het energy. Really nice pink all over the body.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's probably one of the nicest VPI labbies.
I agree. Together with some of the nicest Ghost Devil and BEA.
And also know is most likely on the other side, or otherwise he's still under the females. No, he's here. This one is like just ridiculous.
This is a Sanglo labby,
Like the coloration is
100% het energy.
yeah. But like that's a crazy looking VPI Sanglo labby.
Yeah. Incredible amount of spots, like basically all the sides are like, what was it? Like the corals back then, when coral was a thing. And down here we also have a male at work. That's hopefully to see some nice VPI Sunglow Sterling. And up here is probably one of the nicest VPI Suntech.
Yeah, her coloration is
Crazy.
yeah. And also, that was the idea when I went to pick up the sun dragon, was that I definitely think like
Here we have some more babies cooking.
and here like this male sun dragon, like super sweet, holding the collars.
This is an adult.
Yeah, an adult male. I think he's, making everything dirty. Yeah, he's from 2018, so he's 7 years old.
7-year-old sun dragon.
Yeah. So I think that busts the myth that
They lose their color.
Lose their color.
Right. Up there, it's a albino lipstick.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if you have any further questions, just let me know. No?
It was a boring Q&A otherwise.
It was just fun, but we will be going back to work, taking some more videos, and
So don't miss out if you're interested in BOA content. Like in the beginning, we did yesterday the recording of a ton of episodes for the BOA University Breeder series, or how to become a breeder, where there will be a lot of different topics. So I know it's boring, but don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss out.
and we see us soon. All right. Take care.
See you.
Bye.